Hey everyone, Delta Dragon 225 here with an unscripted video commentary of Team Fortress 2. And basically, I guess this can serve as a sort of tutorial on how to play medic in Man vs. Machine Wave 666. Let's just get started. I think he's checking. So anyway, here I am, just getting everyone ready, getting everyone settled in their respective spots. Okay, everyone is actually a pretty good listener this time around. You don't usually see, usually in MVM you at least get one guy who just won't listen to you. But no, everyone is actually a really good listener.
Both of y'all?
Oh yeah. Anyway, this is probably the most unlikely of matches to ever come out of Wave 666 to actually win. Basically, yeah, spoilers, we win the game. But anyway, we have a Tomislav heavy. So basically, just like, alright, what you're supposed to do in Wave 666 is you have to have the Brass Beast, as that's a direct damage upgrade that you can't upgrade normally. What else? We have a pyro that did not have the phlogistinator. Thankfully, however, me and the pyro were able to coordinate, and we were able to do some really cool stuff. Later on, I'll go ahead and show you what's going on here. So what you're gonna want to do here as medic is just stay back for the first few things. And you can see the engineer with his Uber just whacking the crap out of the demo knights. He's using Uber canteens, and he's doing this for some reason. I don't know why he decided to, but anyways, I decided to load on my shield at a kind of a bad time, because yeah, I see it. Like, I say that too. But anyways, so and what I do here is instead of just like, I don't know, holding down the mouse 1 button or like just clicking it, I mash the frick out of the mouse 1 button to revive the heavy, because whenever you mash mouse 1, it actually revives guys a lot faster, so you don't need to waste Uber charge on
I ran right into the demos and almost died.
Yeah, like as you can see there, I had a giggle fit, and I like walked up to the demos. That was hilarious. So I go over here and revive the pyro because we need him for like a few things later on. It's basically just imperative that you keep people alive during this.
Alright.
Like, just basically, I would prioritize keeping people alive over reviving them. That's not what I do in here, but, like, it's just a general rule of thumb for you guys out there that are watching this and thinking cool and stuff. I'm surprised the NG lived. The demo died, and I have to revive him. But he did the thing where you basically take a sentry buster. Okay, no. When a sentry buster shows up, you take your sentry and you guide the sentry buster over to where you are, and then right when it's about to detonate, run the frick away. That's what you gotta do. I actually taught him to do that. I also taught him to put the dispenser in the right place, which was sort of down over at that fence corner over there, if you saw that for a split second there. Basically, yeah, if you see the dispenser right there, yeah, that's the best place to put your dispenser. And the demo, because he knew what he was doing, basically he like went Scottish resistance, and I had him lay stickies and stuff. And basically, yeah, we died a lot during this part. I got kind of frustrated actually, because of just how many times I died to those friggin' soldiers. Because I didn't have any resistances on me. I just had I just upgraded my minigun to the max, which is what you should do.
Dang it, no!
But like, yeah, I had no resistances.
Did you get the medics at least?
And yeah, but the demo did get the medics, so we're not totally screwed.
Good, we'll be fine then.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We were fine there. I died a lot during this section though. I
died again?
I died a lot during this section.
Not my fault. I couldn't have just done that.
Alright, anyways. If there's long sections where I pause, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I go up here, try to hail the heavy, but I die yet again because I don't know. I guess I don't know when to deploy a shield at that very time. Yeah, I died again. I died a lot during this section.
I think too many times. Okay.
Yeah, I died too many times this, but despite that though, again, spoilers, we won. But here, this is like I'm healing the demo here. I'm just healing anyone I can that happens to be in my general vicinity. But like as medic, you mostly want to heal the heavy. Oh yeah, and then I go crits the demo again so he can do that. But then the guys will show up. So right when they start coming in, I deploy my shield, make it go in front of the demo, and then we pull right back. We just go right back, and then I heal the heavy a bit, and then I just because this right here is a section where the shield is really useful because there's just like a crap ton of just soldiers and heavies, and there's a bunch of them. They can kill you in an instant if you don't have resistances. The heavy is basically supposed to have resistances on. I think, do I go to revive the pyro there? I think I think I do, but maybe like once it clears up a bit. Okay, oh, I build up my shield, then go Uber, and then revive the soldier because the pyro already respawned. And then I do that. And then I crits the heavy for like a little bit and stuff. I'm just like observing stuff. By the way, motion blur is on for I don't freaking know. I just have it on because I don't know. Team Fortress 2 is stupid and doesn't like to save your settings. It only saves for like specific servers if you're on a server. Or is it specific classes? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I put the shield up and I heal everybody around me. And basically, yeah, they do the damage, I do the healing, and then I do the crits to the heavy so he can do more damage. Because he has a Tomislav, he's kind of handicapped in terms of damage. But it's not the end of the world if your heavy has a Tomislav or anything like that. I think you just want him to switch if he's got the Natasha, because that does way less damage and fires really slowly. But anything else is alright. Even the fuel-on heater in MVM really isn't so bad. As long as you got a dispenser in the right place, the heavy should be alright. Of course, the best options are stock and the brass beast. The brass beast is probably the very best option because, again, that does more damage. The soldier here, he has the beggar's bazooka. And there are many different ways you can go soldier. It's just like in the regular game, you know, you can go many different ways playing soldier, and I wouldn't mind, just as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But the main two ways are this. You can either be the buff soldier. Basically what you do is you have a regular rocket launcher, and you have a buff banner, and or you also have the beggars and or airstrike combo with the base jumper. And what those do is basically they can deal a lot of damage to tanks if you crit them. So if you want a tank killer and your pyro isn't exactly flog, the soldier with the beggar's bazooka or an airstrike, especially an airstrike really, because that thing fires fast. Anyways, that thing fires fast and you can get like a lot more rockets. It can really save your life. Speaking of tanks, here's the first one right now. Basically, I should probably have described what exactly goes on in Wave 666. But I guess most of you have basically memorized that at this point. This is the first tank wave. There are 4 instances where tanks will appear. This is the first one.
Exclusively on the tank. Everyone else can
get
the robots.
And basically what you're supposed to do here is that the pyro and the soldier are supposed to go straight for the tank. Unless the soldier is a buff soldier, in which case he also goes for the robots. Basically, the pyro goes straight for the tanks, and normally the pyro is supposed to use his oomph and build it up, and you know, crits. But the pyro didn't have the flog, so I went ahead and crits him. And so yeah, I helped him out a bit there. I think it was right around here where I realized the soldier with his beggar's bazooka would be a really big help. So yeah, I do that and stuff. And then I go revive the heavy, because why not? You kind of want the heavy to be able to get rid of the scouts. Demo and heavy in this situation should go for the scouts. Demo, no, yeah, soldier and pyro go for the tanks. And then the medic can do whatever the heck he wants, because he's the medic, and the medic is cool like that. But in all seriousness, he should be critting the pyro if the pyro does not have the phlogisinator. If he does, then the pyro can do whatever he wants. All the medic really has to do is protect the pyro. That way, you know, he can prevent him from dying. Of course, the soldier with his beggar's bazooka, he's really helping out with the tanks and stuff. That's awesome. I revived the engineer here so he can do his thing. Engineer isn't really too big a priority target when it comes to healing and stuff, but like, it feels like, you know, he can manage himself and stuff. But if he's in front of you and stuff and you see him, it might be good to heal him. Just saying. I go ahead and uber saw these scouts so I can build up some uber, and then I crits the soldier. I think. Do I crit the soldier? Oh no, I guide him towards where some ammo is.
Ammo. Oh, soldier, come here.
Yeah, I didn't think he knew where all the ammo was. So I guided him to where some ammo was, which is right over here. And then, because I think he was running out of ammo, so I gave him some ammo, and then I crits him. There you go. All right. And then basically, yeah, we get the tanks, and I think that was the last tank too. All the scouts are gone, so what do? You guide everyone towards the tank, which is what.
All right, everyone.
Yeah, that's what I do. I guide everyone towards the tank. Yeah. A man once said there's two kinds of tryhards: those that yell at the team for being incompetent, and those that help the team get shit done. I'm the latter tryhard, as you can see. I'm not yelling at anybody. I think once I called the engineer an idiot, but that was because he was getting himself into sticky situations, which he could easily have avoided. Other than that, though, I think I was an alright, nice guy. It did help that I meditated prior to doing this. Yeah, earlier I was getting mad at casual because well, yeah, basically what happened was I was just getting mad at casual because, I don't know, I guess I was being really bad at it, and I was getting mad and stuff, so I went and meditated.
Oh my god, I am thankful I have.
Yeah, okay, so what I just said there, basically, I got blast resistance after the soldier and medics.
Soldier, get the tank.
And yeah, I'm glad I purchased that, because then I'd be dead. Because, like, a lot of the pipes that can roll under your shield, making it completely useless. And so, yeah, it's good to have blast resistance at this section especially. Yeah. So I went and I think I built up my Uber for a little bit here, so I could do some stuff. And then I go straight to the pyro, and then he goes for the tank.
Tank.
Yeah, I remind him of the tank, and then yeah, he just goes for it, and we destroy it, and then we destroy it. The tanks are a non-issue here. So yeah, basically now we're just killing all the demos. Your shield can actually be a really good offensive weapon. It's a fantastic defensive weapon, especially on like some of the later sections. But it can actually make a really good offensive weapon. Cause like, especially since you don't want to not be healing a lot of people. Oh yeah, it's this instance where I call him an idiot. Basically, he walks right towards the sentry buster. Yeah, that was kind of idiotic of him. But oh well. Anyway, I crits the soldier because he can do some damage to the things. And then I think, do I go crits the heavy in a little bit? No, I just keep on the soldier. Oh no, I go on the heavy in a little bit, right? No, I was just on the demo. And then I heal the heavy because why the frick not? I have to. his health is low. Oh, and oh yeah, the soldier died. Could I have revived him? I think I did. Did I revive him? Yeah. And then yeah, he spawns. What can you do to like make that happen more often? Anyway, or is it just random? Basically, I think it's just when there's a bunch of danger happening and stuff. And when you revive people, they can like spawn right on top of you, which is really useful, because like, yeah, you don't want them dying like immediately upon reviving, which makes you question why it doesn't just happen all the time. I don't know.
Come on, shield. Yes, okay, we got shield.
Okay, so basically, yeah.
Right, direct hit soldiers
This
up
is the
next.
direct hit
Everyone
soldier
behind
section.
my shield.
Oh yeah, by the way, that other instance there was the second
Except you,
instance
Andy, you're
of
fine.
tanks happening. This is direct hit soldier, and it's very important for you to have both crits and shield ready. Crits because the heavy can deal with the soldiers like kind of faster than really fast, and therefore there can't be any stragglers. And shield because, well, yeah, it's pretty obvious. These guys can kill you in an instant. Like, one shot and you're dead. Like, and I build up some crit resistances because I was a bit salty, and then I build up bullet resistance for later on when like the heavy medic pairs show up. Anyway, yeah, and then I get right back out there. I heal the soldier, build up shield, and then yeah, I go heal some stuff. The demo, I guess, was low health at the time. He was probably dealing with stragglers. Wait, no, there weren't any stragglers. The bomb's right there. But anyway, yeah, I made a mistake there. Yeah, these are the heavy medic pairs. Basically, what you want to do is that as demo, you want to lay stickies. Unfortunately, yeah, basically, you want to kill the medic before he pops like that.
Medic pop.
He popped, and he carries the
Heavy
quick
aim for
fix. So,
You're good, heavy. You're good.
what I did there was I used one of my Ubers so that the heavy didn't die, and I crits the heavy so that the medic would die. And then, this was kind of a rough heavy medic section, especially since, like, there was, at times, more than one pair at a time. Because, like, you know, the demo didn't really have time to lay stickies. But I tried building up Uber as fast as I could, and well, not Uber, shield as fast as I could, and I did it. There you go, now and then the pyro did something kind of genius here. What he did was he pushed back the pyro so that we could do damage to the heavy. Unfortunately, the medic was able to catch up with him just in time for it to fully heal him. So I tried to shoot the heavy for a little bit there. I guess, I don't know.
We gotta keep in mind the heavy.
And then we go kill the heavy. So when I use my crits to kill the heavy.
Alright, everyone.
And then yeah, we go
Get to the other pair.
then we go straight to the next pair. Apparently the pyro was trying to burn the medic earlier. I go revive the engineer so he can build his stuff again. And then we just go all out on that heavy. I think there's one more. There was one more, or was that it?
Alright.
There was one more. Okay, there's one more. So, yeah.
Alright, aim for the medic, remember.
So yeah, I Uber the heavy, that way he doesn't die. It's always good to have Uber canteens up until the tank wave. Alright, so basically,
We got the medic.
I'm
The
gonna...
heavy.
I know it's kind of weird that only now I'm bringing up that whatever upgrades you should be doing for medic. But right at the beginning, you should focus on getting 3 Uber canteens and fully upgrading your crits Krieg. Yeah, you want to have the crits Krieg if you're medic.
You and me.
The Uber saw is nice if you want to build Uber fast, but you don't need to use it.
This is the spy tank wave.
Oh, this is the infamous part that like every time I try wave 666, most tries anyway. We usually never get past this part. Spoiler though, we do.
24/7. Got it.
This was actually kind of a, unlike the heavy medic wave, which it was a bit rough. This one we just blasted through. I'm just kidding. No, we blasted through the first part of it. We don't get immediately backstabbed by like a million spies, but we do later on in the spy tank wave, because this section is just a pain in the ass. Like, seriously. It's almost... This part is almost harder than the heavy medic, than all, like, the crit classes and stuff. Because that's what follows this, in case you've never seen past it.
Nice job, Pyro. Nice job.
Yeah, the Pyro's doing a pretty good job burning all the spies. Because, like, remember, I don't have crits yet.
Behind you,
and,
Jim.
like, I don't think... Does he have crit canteens? I don't know.
Always look behind you every 5 seconds. There could be spies behind you.
And basically, yeah.
Heavy.
And I'm warning the heavy because, like, you know, in case there might be spies behind him. And I hit him with the shield just before they backstab the heavy, which I think they might end up doing so anyway, because we end up being pushed back quite a ways. But we managed to get past. We manage. I have full Uber and I find the pyro.
Is that a spy?
Oh no, I don't actually. That's a spy. Yeah, I don't remember everything that happened. And then I get overwhelmed by all the spies. Because, like, I was trying to kill the spies. But, like, yeah, I couldn't get the spies. I got backstabbed by all of them. This is the only time, from what I recall, that I died in the spy tank wave. Or maybe I died a couple more times from the other spies. I don't know.
Survive this one.
All I remember is that I recall was, like, the only time I really died in the spy tank wave. What we did here was we basically all got crit canteens. We all just got crit canteens, and we went just straight out for the tanks. Because I think we killed all the spies at this point. Or did we? I don't know. Yeah, we killed all the spies at this point. So all we're doing now is we're just...
We got it. We got it.
We're just critting all tanks. Everyone is using crit canteens so that they can kill the tanks faster.
All right. Last tank. We got this.
Yeah, and then I crit the pyro with my crit canteens. Yeah, because you want canteen specialists, because this comes in handy a lot. Later on, I suppose maybe resistances wouldn't be too bad. And then I crits the pyro again, because why not? And then we got this in the bag, and my reaction...
Holy crap! We did it! We did it. We kept the dream alive.
Yeah. Basically, my saying is that when we're about, when it looks like we're about to lose, but we're not, I always say, let's keep the dream alive. And in this case, we actually did. we managed to do it.
There's gonna be crit soldiers.
I assumed wrong right here. I thought there was gonna be crit soldiers, but it's actually crit huntsmen. Basically, from this point onwards, there's just an assortment of just a buttload of crit classes. Boy, am I glad that they not. Boy, am I glad they didn't like spawn tanks here or something, because this would be impossible. It would be nearly impossible. Anyway, yeah, the crits huntsmen aren't so bad, and you can see the pyro doing a pretty alright job reflecting. I don't know if those would really do anything, but yeah, he tries and reflects all the huntsman guys, but I just sit there and crits the heavy. I do die a lot to those bowmen. That's what they're called, bowmen. Yeah, I see right there. I died because they have like crit friggin'. And then I start playing the impossible game in the background. Because like this is like the sun basically. This is like the sunset. This is basically like, this is the long run. It's like, if you go beyond this point, if you go beyond the spy tank wave, time basically stops. Yeah, and I'm just playing Fire Aura for like the rest of it. If this gets me like a copyright strike or something, I am sorry. I don't plan on monetizing this video or anything, but I just hope like that kind of thing doesn't give me copyright strikes. I doubt it will, because it was made by one person several years ago, and I doubt people are still buying Kid 2 Will's music. But anyway, yeah, this is where the crit soldiers come in. And basically what you want to do is stand back and just crouch with your shield. Just go full lockdown. Because, yeah, they can knock you easily. Like it's way too easy to just get knocked back by these soldiers. you thought it was easy to die in the spy tank wave, these guys can kill you in an instant, especially since there's just so many of them.
Alright, good job.
Luckily, the heavy has enough self-awareness to be able to kill the straggler there. Stragglers are basically robots that manage to take the bomb outside of the front lines. Not outside, through the front lines. And sometimes they can actually detonate the bomb, basically ending a mission. We've died quite a few times to this. Not this particular team, but like I've died plenty of times. We failed like, yeah, plenty of times to stragglers. They're like the main thing that, like, you don't want to happen. Yeah, now there's crit demos. Same deal, just full lockdown, crit the heavy, shield, and then I stand by the dispenser so that I don't friggin' die. And then I build up my shield, and then activate it again so I can help the heavy out. Because, yeah, keeping the heavy alive is very important. Pyro might be your tank killer, but the heavy is your overall damage dealer to the robots, because he does the most damage overall. It's just that the tanks always have resistances to heavies. Yeah, it's like super resistant to heavies. Luckily, they have little to no resistances on the pyro, and also the soldier. So yeah, those two can really help out on the tanks. But the heavy needs to be kept alive. It really sucks having to revive a heavy. So you got to make sure that both the heavy and you know exactly what goes on.
Oh, never mind. They got...
Everyone else is at the back shooting the stragglers. Yeah, I think... Okay, the crit demos are still going. I'm surprised we haven't really died that much in these sections, because I think I remember dying a lot at these particular moments. Then again, I think as Scout, I never really died when I beat this as Scout. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the video files for me beating this as Scout anymore. I just have it me being medic. This is just what I'm doing right now.
Soldier, be careful. The pyros reflect. I repeat.
Yeah, I'm telling everyone about how okay, yeah. So this is crit pyros, all right, and they reflect and they do not mess around. And I die here, and yeah, they'll burn you to death. Don't do what I did there. Don't try to melee them. In fact, if you're really gonna focus on your Ubersaw, the best thing to do is increase your attack speed. I didn't do that for this because I didn't really need it, but if you're gonna use Ubersaw, then increase its attack speed. That's all you're really gonna want to do. Everything else is really not very important. Basically, yeah, I get really nervous that like we're just gonna get overwhelmed and that the crit pyros are gonna get the bomb, but luckily that's not the case. We managed to defend the bomb for that amount of time, and then I crit the heavy there. I get the heavy, and he just destroys the pyros coming up.
All right, push.
Or no, he doesn't. Actually, I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, I die again because your shield does not protect you from fire for some reason. Yeah, it reflects. It protects you from bullets, sticky launchers, and rockets, but doesn't protect you from fire. That's the shield's one drawback, is that it doesn't protect fire. So
we just gotta defend the bomb until it goes back to spawn.
Something really good to do is, especially on this part of the thing. By the way, crit scouts. They're just like they were when we fought the first wave of tanks. By the way, yeah, and also there's one more tank. This is the last tank of the wave.
One last tank, everybody.
Yeah, and I tell the pyro to go straight for the tank because everybody else can handle the robots. And then, like, in a little bit, I go up to the pyro and I crit him because I don't know if he has like all crit canteens. Okay, he does. Oh no, he has Uber charge. So I crit him, and then I use my Uber charge so that me and him don't get killed. So then we just destroy the tank. Actually, no, I think everyone else goes for the tank as well, and then we destroy it. By the way, yeah, the shields can actually be really useful in the tanks if nobody else is really dealing that much damage. It doesn't deal too much damage to the tank, but it does damage. That's all that matters. And damage is your biggest priority in Wave 666. I should have mentioned that in the very beginning, but damage is a huge priority. Damage over anything else. This is the reason why a lot of people say Medic is useless in Wave 666. When really he's not. If he has the crit streak, he can really deal the damage. And if he doesn't, well, he can also use crit canteens. And also, yeah, the shield is a really good offensive option and defensive option.
Alright.
And as well as the fact that he can revive fallen teammates, though if people are good enough, they won't die in the first place. And this is basically the final stretch. This is the last thing you'll be encountering in this whole friggin' wave. Basically, what you'll be doing here is these are the heavy medic pairs, and what they do is they're just a bunch of heavy medic pairs. The medics use regular uber charge, and the heavies are all crits, just like every other class up to now. But surprisingly enough, the medics don't have crit streak like I do. But that's just because the heavies, again, always crit. This is probably the hardest kind of part. Actually, no, not really. The spy tank wave is still harder, in my opinion, than taking on these guys. But this is definitely a very intimidating sort of guys.
Alright, good job, Pyro.
But obviously the Pyro is doing really well because he's getting all the medics and heavies. And so is the demo. We're all just doing a really good job. And I think right about here, in a little bit, we win. And it's just going to be amazing. And it's just absolutely, we just do it.
We are almost there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
We just killed both heavy medic pairs. And we just freaking do this. And yeah, it's just the most insane win I think I've ever done. I think we've ever done. Excuse me. There's no I in team. that's a thing I gotta know. And it's right about here. It's right here. As soon as the medics stop being Ubered, it's right about here where we win. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Holy crap, we did it!
Yeah, the guy who was NG was just in disbelief that we actually did it. He's like, we actually did it? He's like, we actually did it? And we actually did it, yeah. We managed to beat Wave 666. With a few, honestly, kind of, I don't know, honestly, yeah, it wasn't the most optimal strategy either. The heavy didn't, yeah, the heavy didn't use the brass beast. He used the tomislav, which is bad because that does less damage.
I beat Wave 666's medic. I can take
the pyro didn't have the phlogistinator, which that I thought was going to be our downfall. That I thought was going to be what prevented us from winning. But no, we actually managed to do it. And yeah, there we go. Everyone else leaves except for the engineer, the guy who's engineer. And we just have this whole discussion about how we just do it and whatever. I don't know why I decided to say what did I do or whatever, even though I totally know what I did.
We did it.
I don't know, I guess I just wanted to feel better about myself because I'm an insecure fuck. Sorry for those who thought there was going to be no swearing. Why are you even watching this? It's an M-rated game. Yeah, I say, what did I do? And, basically, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this audio commentary of me beating Wave 666 as medic with a really neutered team. Yeah, I'll say neutered. Because the team wasn't bad. It was actually a really good team. We communicated. Everyone was a really good listener. Everyone was really good listeners. When I told them, okay, pyro, go for tank or switch to this weapon, etc., they all did it. You know, they all listened. Yeah, it was a really good team. And by the way, this was my first match of the night. So yeah, basically that was it. We won the thing, and it was just insane. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
That was insane.